Thanks for joining us. Time to get ready for NBA action on 2K Sports. The young NBA season still rich with optimism. It'll be the Chicago Bulls facing off against the Miami Heat. On tap, coming up next.
And a look back at the ring ceremony concluding moments ago. What a fantastic celebration of a terrific championship year. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Man, can you feel the excitement in the air? And tipping off the NBA season, here are the starting lineups. First for Chicago, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. And down low, the two-time NCAA champion at Florida, the 6'11 tornado of energy and effort. It's the big man, Joakim Noah. Then it's Dang, and it's Boozer in at the 4 slot. And for Miami, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11 star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Battier in at the 4.
You know, in one of the more compelling postseason stories, the question about when the Bulls would bring Derrick Rose back just continued to hover around the playoffs. Ultimately, just never happened.
And it's Chicago to start out. Rose with the ball. Now defended by Mario Chalmers. Outside Rose. Rose off the pick from Noah. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Dang. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Dang against LeBron. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. The dish to Chalmers. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Gets the bucket. LeBron's got the game going here with the first basket for the Heat. Well, back to the Bulls, and even without Rose, I think the team made a big statement, Steve, with how they played in the postseason. They showed that they weren't just a one-man show with Rose running things and have a solid core and system that will always compete.
Well, it's the second straight year that the Bulls have essentially been without Rose in their playoff run due to injury. And so I think Chicago fans are kind of wondering what exactly the roof is for this team, the ceiling, if you will. Let's hope that Rose stays healthy this year, so we'll find out.
Right there, we saw Bosh opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
Rose kicks to Butler. Boozer up top. And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Boozer. And it's Heinrich in for Derrick Rose. Now here's Heinrich. That's good. 17 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's Wade penetrating. Feeds to Oden. LeBron. 1 second left. And it's blocked by Dang. It's all tied in Miami. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween in the NBA. Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on Joakim Noah and the Chicago Bulls this Thursday, 7 o'clock Central.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low. And the Eventually, the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, gentlemen, head coach Eric Spoelstra of the Miami Heat finally getting the respect he deserves now with their multiple championships. But his players, not afraid to rib him a little. Dwayne Wade said Spoelstra's favorite word, focus. He said, here's what it sounds like to play for my coach. Come on, guys, we have to focus. Next game. Come on, guys, it's about focus. Game 82. Guys, it's about focus. Kevin, it's all about that consistent message, right?
Steady hand, Doris. The players seem to really appreciate it.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Tries a three, and it's Miami with the rebound.
And if they're smart, they will hold for the last shot.
That's got to be the objective here, Steve.
LeBron drives in. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, LeBron. The Bulls making a switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
No, even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a 2-possession game.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat up 5. And it's time now for the Sprint halftime show.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. The NBA season on 2K Sports has begun. Let's take a look back at our first half. Out at American Airlines Arena, it's at Staples Center, the Lakers in a close one against the Clippers. Things are pretty close out there in the third quarter of action. And the other game still underway. Orlando on top against the Pacers out in Indiana. Not a lot left to be decided there. A big advantage for them in the fourth quarter. That'll be it for the halftime report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint.
A magnificent view of glowing high-rises in downtown Miami as we welcome you back.
You know, when something works for you, you stay with it. The Heat saw after the 2012 finals that small ball was very effective for them. You can see why they chose to do that, given how hard it is to find a power forward that can match up with LeBron. Makes good sense.
LeBron left side. Here's Wade. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Wade's got the first bucket of the third here for Miami. And mismatches really are what make an NBA offense go at times. Not only can Miami overpower you, Steve, you know, with their sheer talent at times, but if you're trying to guard a perimeter player with a big, you're going to be in trouble.
Well, some people still see small ball as a gimmick, but, you know, for Miami, it's different because you've got LeBron James playing the power forward. So it's not really small ball. He can rebound, he can defend, he can do everything. And so the Heat become a nightmare to guard at the other end, and you can rarely take advantage of them offensively.
Guys, how about the Bulls being able to nab the 5th seed in the East last season, in large part due to how they were able to play on the road? Of course, when you play tough, solid defense like they do, it makes it easier to be competitive and string together road wins. The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
The Heat leading by 7. The pass to Chalmers. Outside Bosch. He dishes it to Battier. Good on the triple. Battier's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And for the Bulls, defense is one of the few things in the NBA that can neutralize a home court advantage. And Steve, a big part of why they had the success they had on the road.
Yeah, they went 21-20 away from the United Center, and one of only 5 teams in the entire East who managed to stay above 500 away from home. That's a real tribute to this team and the coaching staff.
That's good. And that's now 6 points for Derrick Rose. And Chalmers kicks to Bosch. Wade. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Dan. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Rebound by Butler. Outside Rose. The alley-oop pass, but they get it back. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat lead by 6. And we're coming back in.
Tune in for a scary night of basketball. Halloween in the NBA. Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors take on Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers. A Pacific Division battle. Big-time hoops coming your way.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And then look at the points in the paint because they're really winning that battle tonight.
Chalmers dishes to Bosh. Chalmers with the screen for Bosh. And it's Wade penetrating. And counting. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
The Heat making a switch here. James is checked in. Butler passes to Boozer. Outside Rose. Back to Boozer. Bulls moving the ball around. And it's Rose penetrating. LeBron grabs the miss.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Deng kicks it to Noah. Butler on the way. A 3 ball. They grab their own miss. Count! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
And here comes Chalmers. Back to Bosh. LeBron outside. He feeds it to Wade. With the fadeaway. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Heat lead by 7.
And with that basket, you have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
And Chalmers kicks to Bosh. Passes it to Wade. Leaps for it. Butler with the steal. A look from Rose. It falls! And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And now they decide to foul intentionally. The first free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Here's Butler. And the miss. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
We thank you for tuning into this first game of the new NBA season.